Hi everybody, my name is Rose Egleseder and I'm an RN and I work in the IT department as a nurse informaticist. I've been here going on 11 years this year and love being an employee of Crossing Rivers Health. One of the reasons I love being an employee here is I consider this place my second family. For those of you that don't know, my son was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, which is a bone cancer, back in 2007. He was 21 years old. It had went to his lymph nodes, so the prognosis wasn't good, but the doctors were hopeful. Everybody thought that I was very strong throughout it all, and I tried to be for my son, but there were moments that it was very difficult. No one ever wants to lose a child. I am very fortunate to have had the 22 years that I had with him. Hospice from here came, and I believe I had 2 months with him at home. He did not want to be in a hospital. He had spent so much time in there for treatments. He wanted to be home. So hospice came and allowed me to be home with him for the last 2 months, and we got to say all those important things that need to be said. And I think of myself as fortunate to have had that time when others lose their child by an accident and they have no idea. He was so full of life. He taught me more than I ever taught him. The hospital employees were just magnificent. The support that I got from the staff for scheduling, people picking up my shifts, they gave me money, gas cards. Every day someone asked how I was doing. The support was unbelievable. I just couldn't imagine a place that would be this supportive of me when I hadn't even been here for very long. My son entered a contest for the Cubs to be the first fan to ever sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at Wrigley Field. And he was chosen among, I believe it was 2,770 contestants, as the winner. And he sang in front of 42,000 people, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And one of the things that the organization did was we had to send in votes on the computer. And they had the library open at the old hospital and had the computers up and ready, and everybody could go in and vote. You know, my son's been gone for 8 years now. And when the Cubs just won the World Series, I would walk down the hall and have so many employees ask me how it was going. Was I excited about the win? And it just never ends, the support that I receive here. One of the biggest surprises that I got from here was the day before we moved in to the new hospital. 2 of my friends from work wanted to meet me out here. So I met them, and they took me out back by the garden and showed me they had donated a bench in his memory. I can't even tell you how much that meant to me. Right before the World Series games, the last 2 games, I went out there and took a lucky penny and I put it on that stone. And by God, that's why they won the World Series. I'm sure you've all heard of pay it forward, because there really is no way to pay it back. And that's what I try to do. That's my passion in life. And that's what drives me, because I know how it affected me. And I know just those little things that we do, how much it means to someone. Everyone has a story. You just need to stop and ask them, and you would be surprised at how many wonderful stories there are around here.